Hala, 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 Madrid, Madrid. From motivational videos to motivational speeches to Carlo Ancelotti telling the world that he's not worried, to Jude Bellingham telling the world that the most used word in the dressing room is remontada, to Vinicius Jr. saying tomorrow, 9 p.m., to Rodrigo's dad going to the Santiago Bernabeu and praying and hoping for a remontada, for a 4-0, just for Gabriel Martinelli to score and dunk on Vinicius Jr.'s head. This is Football Twitter. Let's begin.
Don't actually think you're not guilty.
No, I do. No one
does. No one does. You don't genuinely believe that Man City. The only reason you. What do you know about it?
Stick right now.
I am done with this conversation.
You think it's
right
possible?
now. I can't do this. I can't.
Guilty until proven innocent. Welcome to my club. Shout out to Luke for holding it down as best as he could. It sounds like and it looks like he's in denial, but that's just because of the whole setup. This guy's what, 19, 20, 21 years old, surrounded by a bunch of people, double his age, all with kids, and are married who are acting like a bunch of uneducated morons. You don't genuinely believe, genuinely? Really? You know nothing about the financial world. Shut up.
Sensational.
That's my boy. Honestly, all jokes aside, I really wouldn't mind if he signed it. I don't really care. As long as it's not a Manchester United jersey, I am absolutely fine. Abdulkadir Husanov, a better City legacy than Micah Richards. A City ambassador scared because he supports Arsenal. We live in a world, ladies and gentlemen, where Wayne Rooney has said more positive things about Manchester City in the past 2 months than Micah Richards in the last 2 years.
What?
Disgusting! So this is obviously a tweet from a Manchester City fan who believes that Phil Foden could become the ultimate version of this. You know how much I love Paulo Dybala, one of the most underrated players in the last 10 years. I love Foden, but that is absolutely outrageous. Foden has a long way to go to reach Paulo Dybala's level. A long way to go. Ooh, here we go, another football knowledge test. This time it's 3 different strikers, all in their prime. Who would you choose? First up is Robin van Persie, the Flying Dutchman. His best season, I believe it was the year before he joined United and that year, so his prime was basically like 2 years. PFA Player of the Year, I think, with 30 Premier League goals in 2011-2012, and then he joins Manchester United, wins the league title. Next, we have Fernando Torres, and I think his prime is probably in the 2006 to 2009 region. And last but not least, it's Mr. Clutch Moments, Didier Drogba. Obviously, his prime, it could be 2009, 2010, it could be 2006, 2007. Not really sure where I go with this. If we're talking about prime over the totality of a season or just like a 1 or 2 year stretch, I could possibly give this to Robin van Persie. If we're just looking at the big moments, then Didier Drogba. But honestly, Fernando Torres definitely deserves a shout as well. Let me know in the comments, who are you choosing? Tweet from a City fan, Puma have actually done it. Ooh, this is, I believe, either the third kit next season, the leaked third kit next season, or the away kit. Regardless, it looks absolutely stunning. I saw a picture of Erling Haaland with this jersey on. Take my money. Put these 4 animals in a cage. Who is coming out alive? This shouldn't be a problem if you know your animals. The lion gets folded first, then it's the gorilla. It's between the polar bear and the rhinoceros. I am going with the rhinoceros. I know what you're thinking. Why is this even in the video? I just thought it was interesting, so I put it in. Absolutely true. Did you all notice? Mbappe leaves Paris Saint-Germain, they improve. He joins Madrid, they become worse. The complete opposite of Erling Braut Haaland. He leaves Borussia Dortmund, they become worse. He joins Manchester City, we become better, and we win a treble. Get on my level, you turtle.
Damn! Here's Doué. Into a shooting position! Oh, that's wonderful!
Oh, why can't our players do that? Doku in that position wouldn't shoot. He'd do his little trademark spin move and dribble it out of bounds. James McAtee and Savinho, they would take shots, but their shots would be so incredibly weak, it would just be passes to the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva would just pass the ball back, and Jack Grealish in that position would go into anaphylactic shock if he takes a shot. Why can't our wingers do that? They have the quality. Why can't they do that? Delete one franchise forever. Real Madrid. No, but honestly though, I'm seeing a lot of people say How to Train Your Dragon, and it probably has the most genuinely heartwarming story out of all four of them, but the other three are just so iconic. I don't know who to choose. Manchester City are ready to pay Bayer Leverkusen's 150 million euro asking price for Florian Wirtz. 25 million euros a year salary. Pep Guardiola has explained to Wirtz how he would fit into the system and replace Kevin De Biscuits. Well, we just learned on Twitter that Kevin De Bruyne actually wanted to stay, but the club said no.
Yo, killing me with this.
You all know my stance. I don't care how much the money is. This guy is a Skywalker. He's a top 5 player in the world, in my opinion. I don't care how much it costs. Bring him in.
Okay.
A Saka, no sabemos qué le dice, pero se enganchan. De tal manera le coge el defensa por detrás que...
No sabemos qué le dice. I'm sure he's talking about the Euros. Sure, he's giving him those crying little faces again. Dani Carvajal, such a nuisance. I have a love-hate relationship with Dani Carvajal, but don't you dare try to fight Bukayo Saka. You would get your ass whooped. Tweet from a Liverpool fan, Vinicius might be the most overrated player I have ever seen. I cannot believe that Vinicius Jr. got outshone by Gabriel Martinelli in his own stadium. Rodri 100% saved football. All four of them stunk up the place. This is literally the Galactrocious reincarnated 2025 version.
Pé esquerdo norueguês a combinar ali na zona central, passa para Saka e o golo! Aí está o primeiro para...
Wow.
He is so clear of the Foden-Palmer debate. It is absolutely astounding the difference between Cole Palmer, Foden, and Bukayo Saka this season. He missed the penalty, who gives a damn? The strength that this guy possesses on the wing is absolutely sensational. To put it simply, just a world-class finish by Bukayo Saka, a world-class player.
I'll be back.
Semi-finals have been said. Paris Saint-Germain versus Arsenal and Barcelona versus Internazionale Milan. This is going to be a very, very interesting. We have Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal, two teams that have never won the Champions League, don't have a lot of pedigree in Europe as much as the other side with Barcelona and Inter Milan, two historic clubs. This is going to be sweet. I'm thinking about making a Final Four combined 11 of all four of these teams in the future. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in a video like that. As far as my very early predictions, I believe we're probably going to see a Paris Saint-Germain-Barcelona final, but it is the Champions League. Anything can happen. Any of you ever noticed that Argentinian forwards are just so incredibly underrated? Lautaro Martinez with another big goal for his club. Man of the match performance. How many man of the matches has he won this campaign for Inter Milan in the UEFA Champions League? 4 or 5 so far, 8.4 rating, a goal. This guy is absolutely amazing. Like I said, so many underrated Argentinian forwards. Dybala, Julian Alvarez, Angel Di Maria, and this guy too. One of the best strikers in the world. I'm not even kidding. Well, that wraps up Football Twitter. Another amazing week of Champions League football. And of course, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the video, and I will see you all next time.